Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome to my channel. My name is Vanessa Simpson. Super stoked to have you here watching this video. Divine timing always. So in this video, we're going to be talking about settling and not settling. So part of the whole concept of the butterfly effect manifestation is all about transformation. It's this view, this spin on manifestation that has to do with your own transformative journey, where you can look at everything around you and see reflections of yourself. And your relationships you'll begin to become conscious of your relationships and how you're healing certain aspects of yourself, certain wounds, or certain relationships that's just completely up level because you two just expand each other so much. So also with the butterfly effect manifestation is all those little things that add up to creating this bigger ripple across the universe. In our world too. So around not settling, this I started applying to my life about 6 months ago. After my last relationship, I decided, okay, so from all that I've experienced up to this point, I have experienced a lot of different contrast. And what I mean by contrast is, okay, what I like and don't like about the experiences I'm having, the type of relationship. So it's not necessarily judging, but it's having your own discernment of what's best for you and what will make you the most fulfilled and happy. So through these contrast experiences, I had this big epiphany that was just like, okay, well, so I see it as a gift that I'm learning what I want and don't want from the universe in my relationships and in my life by experiencing contrast. So then it's really real. It's really real. It's like, okay, I experienced this. I don't want to experience that again. So this is what I want. Being clear, having clear intent is so important when it comes to manifestation of your highest purpose in life. So as far as settling goes, when you experience what you want or don't want, and you have clear intent about what you do want, not settling for anything less than that. This means that there is a super high level of trust. Trust, I truly believe, from my journey with manifesting and co-creating with the universe and assisting clients with their life paths as well. This trust aspect, everyone learns trust and faith differently. But when you give up your power, you give up something, a part of yourself, to the greater unknown. Something very, very magical happens through that faith, through that trust. I'm sure you have heard stories or perhaps have your own experiences where you had no other choice but to completely live by faith and live by trust. And of course, as I say that, my head's just tingling up and down the spine too. Woo! So with that being said, thinking about those times and how did it work out for you? And either or, whether it seemed like a positive thing or a negative thing, espresso machine, whether it seemed like a positive thing or a negative thing is really your own judgment. And this is why it's so beautiful for us to change the way that we are looking at the situations that are coming in and out of our life, and depending upon what you are calling in or what you want to align yourself with, how you are perceiving what's happening to you that's going to continue that ball in that direction. So taking the more negative, why is this happening to me type of mentality, or wow, what is this? How is this coming up for me? What is it doing for me? What is it gifting me? What are the gifts or the blessings being received? What am I learning here? How is this serving me? Two totally different mindsets, and those two mindsets will take you in totally two different directions. Neither or is better or worse, and neither or is right or wrong, my friends. And that's why this world is so beautiful, because we as the conscious creator get to choose in which we perceive our reality and everything that comes in and out of it. Okay? So in regards to settling, so knowing what you want and not settling for anything less than that, there is a supreme amount of confidence and empowerment with that, along with the trust, which also has that confidence and that trust and that faith as well. When you don't settle for anything less than what you truly believe you deserve and what you want, that doesn't mean that you don't enjoy what comes in and along the way to that place. But that strong cord inside of you that's like, this is what I want, and I'm not going to stop until I get there. But I'm also going to enjoy the process of getting there. Now, this is living a mission-oriented life. This is living a very purposeful life when we look at it in this perspective and start adapting this type of mindset. And also soul set, where you're in your heart space, you are loving everything that's coming up for you, everything that's going for you, coming in and out of your life. I'll give you an example. So I had just such a beautiful love. I loved him so much. Just we connected, everything was great, and just vibing, intuitively picking up on things. We're both speakers and coaches. Everything's just, I just saw the whole vision, right? That we can just create this beautiful life together and do all these things, spiritual but yet grounded, just like me. And I'm like, oh yeah, we can do all this, right? Well, it pretty much had everything on my wish list to God for a ideal partner. Besides the divine timing aspect, there was a whole bunch of resistance around the divine timing of us actually being together. So, okay, so am I going to settle for like 98% there, but there's like that 2% that feels almost more like 20 or maybe even 50 and higher percent, that you can have all these wants and desires of a partner, but then you have there's this divine timing aspect. You can have all these wants, but if it's not the right timing, then what do? Right? You can't really do anything unless you just sit and wait and be patient. If you truly believe that that's the person for you, there is that. But because we are becoming more and more present, yes, we can have our visions into the future, but being in this present moment, this is in my reality. I'm not going to attach that this person is that person for me. It needs to be this person because they're 98% a match. I'm just going to keep in my faith and keep adding to that list through the contrast that, okay, so I love all these things, all these feelings, but then let's also sprinkle in divine timing. And that it works for both of us, that it's mutual, we both just look at each other and we know. And that was huge for me. I wanted to have a partner that looked at me and just knew. And likewise with me and him, with me looking at him, that it was this mutual like, whoa, yeah, I want to be with you. So 2 months later, after putting that down in my journal, divine timing, it's mutual, we have mutual things going on, it can be different, don't really need to be in the same industry, it can be different. And then 2 months later, go on a sunrise hike and have that exact experience where we just looked at each other and we knew. So that manifestation around a partner, I mean, it can be applied to any aspect of your life. So I don't really subscribe to like setting a time frame with the universe of when things are supposed to happen, because it's just like, I want $10,000 by tomorrow. Well, you know, what if you're not ready for that $10,000? What if tomorrow that you're just in an emotional high and then, you know, you just blow it and you feel even more shitty, whatever it could be. So having this trust in divine timing that the universe knows exactly what you need when you need it. And that's also trusting your inner wisdom too. I truly believe that you can hit that sweet spot with timing, that you know in your heart that by this time something big's gonna happen. But as far as specific goes, I don't necessarily see, I don't really subscribe to a having things be specific with with the universe. So, so many crazy things happening. So, leaving that open. I like being specific, but leaving timing open for this or something better. You know, you can put down a time frame, but for this or something better, but I don't even necessarily really subscribe to that, because I love being surprised. I love putting my faith into the unknown. It's peaceful for me, and it's also exciting. So as far as settling goes, once again, with any area of your life, what are you settling for? What are you just putting up with? So, oh, well, it's, 50% good, or I have, it's my job's okay. I mean, I don't hate it. Oh, I'm just hanging in there. I mean, at least I'm getting by. Yes, it's so important to find gratitude and appreciation in what we currently have, and that's an important part of manifestation, but also knowing what you deserve is another one. And there's I already know a lot of wounding that can come up around this just because of the womb space and the mother that held us and what her stories were, past lineages, our ancestors, our ancestral karma. Along with coming into this world and playing the game in the education system, in our school system, then in the workplace. But taking some time to tune into what you truly deserve and what you are putting up with. And what are you not going to settle for? Because guaranteed, what is coming up in my reality and creating very beautiful results, physical manifestations, is that which I am not putting up with. I'm not going to settle for. I wasn't going to settle for not a divine timing relationship with a partner. I'm not going to settle for a life that doesn't truly make me feel over the moon, along with having the energy to make others feel that over the moon feeling. So I hope this video finds you well. I love you so much. Namaste.